Hi, I'm Jim Fausone. I'm one of the attorneys here at Legal Help for Veterans, and we're doing our 4 Minutes with Legal Help for Veterans today. I wanted to touch on a couple of topics. One that still comes up a lot is relative to Agent Orange and what are the presumptive diseases and kind of what does that mean for those veterans who've had exposure to Agent Orange and resulting disease processes. So over time, as we've talked, you have to have a medical condition that has a service connection or a medical nexus to your service. So VA, over time, has recognized certain presumptive diseases associated with certain types of exposures. Agent Orange, as you know, was a herbicide used in Southeast Asia and other places to control vegetation, very widely used during the Vietnam War. And it has enough medical information that certain diseases are likely caused by that exposure. Such things as B-cell leukemia, diabetes, prostate cancer. There are ischemic heart disease. There are about 15 presumptive medical conditions that VA recognizes. So if you were in Vietnam, if you had exposure to Agent Orange, these presumptive conditions they'll recognize and give you a disability rating for. You have to have the right time in Vietnam, and you have to have the right location. It's not just Vietnam. Over the years, this has been expanded from boots on the ground in Vietnam to the brown water Navy, those boats that ran up and down the intercoastal, to now the blue, Congress has said even the blue water Navy off Vietnam should be recognized for Agent Orange exposure. There's some C-123 exposure in Vietnam, but also in Thailand and Korea, there's specific locations and timeframes in which VA will recognize Agent Orange exposure and then give you those presumptive diseases. A little more complicated than we can get into in a couple of minutes, but know it's there so that you can ask the right questions. Want to also mention to you a veteransradio.net program that we've done. At this time, I think it's important to recognize that we have to call out hate when we see it, that you can't let something hateful go on and let it become more than it is. And we did a really interesting interview on veteransradio.net podcast, of which we're a host, with the Holocaust Museum in Farmington Hills, Michigan. We think you'd learn some stuff from it, not just about the Holocaust under Nazi Germany, but sort of the whole concept of the need to call out hate today. And then finally, I want to also mention to you a Medal of Honor recipient from the Vietnam era, Peter Lemon. He was involved in a tremendous battle, if you will, in Vietnam. His efforts were recognized ultimately by President Nixon, and he was a recipient of the Medal of Honor. And we have a link below to both the Holocaust podcast and the story about Peter Lemon, this Vietnam era Medal of Honor recipient that I think you'll find interesting. So thanks for spending a little bit of time with Legal Help for Veterans today, and come on back next week to learn a little more, and thanks for all your service to the country.